A hobby is a regular activity that is done for enjoyment, typically during one's leisure time. Hobbies are usually, but not always, practiced primarily for interest and enjoyment rather than financial reward. In the 1500s, the term hobbin had the meaning of small horse or pony. Later, referring to a tawny horse, which was a toy horse designed for a child to mimic riding a real horse, they became known as hobby horses. In the 1600s, the term hobby was used in a pejorative sense, by suggesting that a hobby was a childish pursuit. However, by the 1700s, the term came to be associated with recreation and leisure. The industrialism of the 19th century provided workers with more leisure time to engage in hobbies. Hobbies have 5 broad categories: collectors, makers and tinkerers, activity participants, competitors in sports, games and contests, and enthusiasts in liberal arts fields. Deciding what to include in a list of hobbies provokes debate because it is difficult to decide which pleasurable pastimes can also be described as hobbies. During the 20th century, the term hobby suggested activities such as stamp collecting, embroidery, knitting and photography. Typically, the description did not include activities like listening to music, watching television, or reading. While these latter activities bring pleasure, they lack the sense of achievement usually associated with a hobby, such as making or achieving something of value. However, if you were to play an instrument instead of listening, make videos instead of watching, or write stories instead of reading, then those would be considered hobbies. With that in mind, the definition of the term hobby does not mention any requirement of an achievement, only that it is an activity that you do for pleasure or relaxation when you are not working. Popular hobbies tend to change with the times. In the 19th and 20th centuries, stamp collecting was very popular, as postal systems were the main means of communication. Now, with the invention of the internet, there are new hobbies like playing video games, and older hobbies have been spurred on through online communities. You can find an online community for everything from stamp collecting to beetle fighting.